Not sure who owns that land? The onX Hunt app has you covered with property lines and landowner information.
Welcome in to Cornersville High School, day 2 of the Thanksgiving Classic from Cornersville, here from Cornersville High School. A Culleoka win this morning over Huntland with our very own Clayton Harris on the call. Now a loser's bracket matchup from day 1 featuring 2 teams located within our listening range, the Mount Pleasant Tigers and the Battle Creek Grizzlies. Hello and welcome into the broadcast booth. I'm Lewis Maddox, joined alongside first-time color commentator and Mount Pleasant senior Jack Anderson, along with our esteemed engineer Drake Pugh. We appreciate you tuning in to the Front Porch Sports Network. About a minute until tip-off. Drake Pugh and Jack Anderson alongside of me. Both of these teams losing yesterday. Mount Pleasant a loss to Huntland. Don't know that final score, but Battle Creek a loss to Cornersville. Mount Pleasant a loss, Battle Creek a loss to Cornersville. That final score was 60-50. And we will see who can get the win here today between these two Murray County programs from Cornersville High School. We saw a lot of good basketball yesterday. We saw Culleoka get a win this morning, another Murray County team. And now we will see who can get the win between Mount Pleasant and Battle Creek. Mount Pleasant going to be the home team today. Battle Creek, the visitors. Battle Creek dressed in their same uniforms as yesterday. All navy blue uniforms, gray numerals and gray lettering trimmed out in gray stripes. Mount Pleasant in all white. Red stripes down the side. The red and blue MP on either side of either leg. And red numerals and lettering trimmed in blue. The warm-up clock has just expired. And these teams are about ready to get started from Cornersville High School. Landon Lester, Jack Whitworth, Micah Neal in the starting rotation, Jordan Murphy and Landon Fox, the 5 starters for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. For Mount Pleasant, starters for them, number 3 is Jaden McClure. 0, Knox Brooks, a senior guard. Number 10 is Cale Scott. Number 15 is Jaden Wilson. And number 25, the leading scorer, rebounder, and field goal percentage shooter for the Tigers is Zion Hollis. The tip is controlled, tipped over by Jaden Wilson, but controlled by Lester for the Grizzlies. Put on the line, a long two from Landon Lester. Starts the scoring off within the first 10 seconds of the ball game. They counted as a 3 on the board. His foot was on the line. They'll probably end up changing that one. For now, the score 3-0. Battle Creek over Mount Pleasant. Driving into the lane is Hollis, and he's fouled on his way up. Actually, Jaden Wilson with the shot right there under the basket, and he gets fouled on his attempt up to the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers. As of right now, down 3-0, 7:33 remaining as we just start first quarter action from Cornersville High School. Wilson's first free throw is up and good. Jaden Wilson, the junior power forward for the Tigers. Second leading scorer on the team, putting up 18 points a game. So with 11 rebounds a game, averaging a double-double along with Zion Hollis. He knocks down both free throws. Score is 3-2, 7:30 to go first quarter. Landon Lester controls the offense for the Grizzlies. He passes it over Micah Neal. Now Landon Fox top of the key. Landon Lester right wing. Being worked on by Knox Brooks. He passes it up, gives it up to Micah Neal. Back over to Lester on the right wing. Now back up top to Neal. Neal drives left-hand side, arranging traffic, gives it up to Jack Whitworth at the top of the key. He hands off, give and go to Lester, and Lester dragged that pivot foot. He's called for steps, and it's going back over to Mount Pleasant. They have changed the score on the board. It's 2-2 So Landon Lester's first shot does go down as a two-pointer. He drags his foot there, and it's a turnover as Cale Scott will run the offense for the Tigers as he brings it across the timeline. He gives it up to Jaden McClure. McClure, bad pass, tipped away by Neal and controlled by Whitworth. He gives it back up to Neal, driving back down the floor on Whitworth. Now pulls back out. He's trapped there by Wilson. Gives it back up to Whitworth. Whitworth down the middle of the lane, puts up a 10-foot floater, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Tigers, Jaden Wilson. Knox Brooks with it, gives it up. A three ball from Knox Brooks, and it's good. First three of the game to the senior guard for the Tigers, Knox Brooks, and it's 5-2 Mount Pleasant on top of Battle Creek early in this one. Just a minute and a half into the contest. Micah Neal sets up the offense. He's working on Cale Scott, gives it up Whitworth, long three, it's short. Rebound controlled by Wilson for the Tigers. He gives it up Knox Brooks, who brings it back across the stripe. Brooks over to McClure, right-hand side, working on Whitworth, drives into the lane, comes back out. Zion Hollis now with it, his first touch of the ball game on offense. Loses handle on the pass. Gives it up to Brooks, who gives it to Wilson. Now Cale Scott, corner three from the left-hand side, it's good. Tigers' long-range shots starting to affect the 0-3 Grizzlies now on the season. It's 8-2. Bad pass from Fox, taken away by Cale Scott. Scott, jump stop, gives it up. Wilson, left-hand side, and his shot from the paint is good. It's 10-2. Mount Pleasant on top of Battle Creek early in this one. 5:34 to go, first quarter. And we'll keep it right here. Once again, Lewis Maddox on the call for 101.7 WKOM, joined alongside Jack Anderson and Drake Pugh, our engineer today. And Jack, we'll get you to talk for your first time on the radio ever. What are you seeing so far from Mount Pleasant?
This Mount Pleasant perimeter defense seems airtight. I've only seen Battle Creek get inside once so far. The hustle on defense is great.
Yeah, and the three-point shooting also has been
already off to shooting threes.
It's kind of the same exact way that Battle Creek started their game yesterday against Cornersville. They took a 2-0 lead to start the game out, just like they did today with that Landon Lester long two-point shot. And since then, it's been all Mount Pleasant to this point. 2.5 minutes into the ball game, 5:30 remaining first quarter. Wicked pass from Jack Whitworth goes to Jordan Murphy down low, the 6'7 sophomore center. It goes off the rim, no good, and it's going back the other way. Knox Brooks, bad pass, trying to get it down low to Zion Hollis. Covered by Battle Creek. Landon Fox the other way will take a shot from the right wing. That one no good. Rebounded by Jaden McClure. He'll slow it down as he crosses the stripe and he resets the offense. McClure drives in. His shot's blocked away off of the outstretched arms of Jordan Murphy, out of bounds. It will stay with the Tigers, who have an 8-point lead to this point.
Tell you what, these Tigers, they've got some fight in them.
Cale Scott inbounds the ball out. McClure can't handle the pass. It's broken up by Whitworth, but he loses the handle. Zion Hollis controls it. Now back to Brooks, to Hollis. Shot is no good, but a foul called. Looks like they're going to get Landon Fox for his first of the ball game, and yes, they do. First foul on Fox, second on the Grizzlies as a team, and Hollis.
Sending the leading scorer to the line here.
He'll go to the line to shoot two. 23 points a game for Zion Hollis, and his first free throw rims out, no good. .454 remaining, first quarter. So again, the score 10-2, Mount Pleasant over Battle Creek. Hollis' second shot, same scenario, rims out, no good. And it's controlled by Murphy for the Grizzlies. He gives it off to Fox, who runs the offense, gives it up Neal. Neal drives in left side, and a travel is going to be called on Micah Neal. Another turnover for the Grizzlies. As Tigers ball as Neal will try to press Cale Scott up ahead, but he gets it over to Brooks, who brings it back across the timeline. Brooks, the senior guard, gives it up to Wilson. Now in the corner to Lake Shang. 10-foot shot. We'll call it more like 15 from Zion Hollis, his first two of the ball game. It's now 12-2. Lead balloons out to 10 points with 4:20 to go in the first quarter as Landon Lester brings it back up the floor. And a foul going to be called. I believe they're going to get Lake Sheng here. Yes, they do. First foul on Sheng. First foul on the Tigers at the 4:17 mark. Zion Hollis checks out of the ball game. In comes the senior forward, Joseph Robertson. Fox is inbound up to the top of the key to Lester, out to Murphy. Now back out to Whitworth. Whitworth drives in, gives it up Murphy at the free throw line. Lester over to Whitworth. He'll take a three from the right wing. That one's short, no good. Tipped away by Murphy and out of bounds. It'll go back over to Mount Pleasant.
Battle Creek just hasn't seen the same success from three as Mount Pleasant so far.
Seems like they're kind of rushing some shots from the perimeter.
Lou, remind me from last night. Did Battle Creek win last night against Cornersville? No, they did not.
They did not.
That's right.
60-50 the final. This one's stolen by Landon Lester. Lester, 2-on-1 break. He'll take it himself. Right-hand layup from the left side of the hoop. He goes in and scores for Battle Creek. He's got all 4 points for the Grizzlies to this point. 3:30 to go first quarter. Lake Sheng with it, and Jack Whitworth going to get called for a bump on Lake Sheng. First foul on Whitworth. That's the third on Battle Creek to this point. And it'll be Lake Sheng to inbound. But a sub coming in for the Tigers.
These two guys right here got to be like former teammates or something.
Why's that?
They seem like they know each other very well.
Well, they probably do, yeah.
Yeah, they're just goofing around. It's funny.
12-4 the score as Knox Brooks is working on Landon Lester. Lester might have stepped on that midcourt stripe. They don't call it. McClure with it. He drives in. Left-hand side. Puts up a strong effort on the left-hand side of the hoop. Can't get it to go. Score remains 12-4. It's an 8-point game. Tigers on top. Jack Whitworth over to Micah Neal. They're working it around the perimeter. Lester takes a deep three over Lake Sheng. It's too powerful. Goes over the rim. No good. And it's controlled by Brooks. Brooks drives in. Right-hand side. Rims out. No good. Off of the glass. Up ahead. Lester back across the floor. Gives it in. Jordan Murphy. And Murphy lets it bounce off of his foot, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Battle Creek.
A lot of turnovers.
And most of them on the Grizzlies' side. Knox Brooks. On the Mount Pleasant Tigers, he'll set up the offense. Gives it over Jaden Wilson. Now to Joseph Robertson. Down low, Lake Sheng gets blocked away by Jack Whitworth. In the paint, that shot no good. Controlled by Landon Fox for the Grizzlies as he brings it back up. Over to Lester. Lester thinks about a three, now drives in, puts up a 5-footer, no good. Looked like it got a piece of that. Maybe Joseph Robertson on the block there. Rebound by Wilson, now up ahead. McClure with it, puts it high off the glass, no good. And the rebound goes to Fox, now tipped away by McClure, and he throws it back into the field of play to Wilson. Great save from Jaden McClure. Jaden Wilson inside. He goes up over Murphy. Can't get the shot to go, but he is fouled by the Grizzlies center. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
This Mount Pleasant team, no hesitation on the way to the hoop.
Not at all.
I think they realize that they've got a little bit of a experience advantage and maybe a little bit of a strength advantage, and they're taking advantage of that advantage, driving in and putting some shots off the glass, and they're getting some trips to the line for it. That's the 4th team foul.
Well, a reminder
on the Grizzlies.
Reminder to everyone listening, the Grizzlies do not have a senior class.
Yes, just juniors on the Battle Creek team. Jaden Wilson's first free throw was good. His second one bottoms out as well. Lead back up to 10, 14-4, under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Lester with it. He gets an open look from the left wing, and he takes it and drains it. 3 ball from Landon Lester. He's got all 7 for Battle Creek to this point. 14-7 the score. McClure with it for the Tigers. Top of the key as he sets up the offense. Hunter Holt has entered the game for Mount Pleasant. McClure puts up a shot. That one no good. Putback attempt by B.J. Lane. Sophomore guard for the Tigers who's also entered the contest. That one no good as well. Another 3 ball from Lester. That one's no good. Lester bounces out, gets his own rebound. Inside to Murphy. It's blocked away by B.J. Lane, but a foul called. Murphy will go to the line to shoot 2. And they'll call the foul on B.J. Lane, his first, team's second. First free throw from Jordan Murphy. The right side of the rim, bouncing out left. It's no good. 1:18 remaining first quarter, 14-7 the score. Mount Pleasant on top of Battle Creek. Losers bracket matchup as both of these teams lost yesterday. Mount Pleasant 1-1 on the season. Battle Creek at 0-3. Jordan Murphy's second free throw attempt drops in good. Score now 14-8. Full court pressure from Micah Neal. Hunter Holt gets it over to Lane. Lane drives in right-hand side. He'll lay it up and no good off the glass, but a foul called on the right side of the floor. And they'll call the foul. She said on number 4. Yeah, and they'll call Landon Lester for the foul as B.J. Lane will go to the line once again for the Tigers to shoot another 2 free shots.
I'm interested to see this Battle Creek offense without number 4.
I am too, because he's got 7 out of their 8 points so far, and with that other 1 point comes off the Jordan Murphy free throw. B.J. Lane knocks down his first. Malachi Wilson, the sophomore forward, getting set to check in for the Tigers. B.J. Lane knocks down both shots from the charity stripe. The score 16-8 with 1:12 to go in the first. Full court pressure from the Tigers as Landon Fox inbounds out to Jack Whitworth. Whitworth brings it across the stripe, and he will settle in at the top of the key and set up the offense. Gives it over to Micah Neal. Neal inside to Murphy at the free throw stripe. Great pass by Jordan Murphy, the 6'7" sophomore center. Puts it inside to Micah Neal, who puts it up in off the glass and good. 16-10 the score as McClure brings it back across. McClure being trapped by Whitworth and Neal. Across the floor to Hunter Holt. Hunter Holt with an open 3. That one's good! Hunter Holt with a 3-point basket.
What a shot by Hunter Holt.
He was wide open, had pressure running towards his face, and he took advantage of it. The leave over the head of Bryson Merriman, who was coming over to cover him. He drains it. Now a 19-10 score as we tick towards 30 seconds remaining in the first. Micah Neal picked away by B.J. Lane, but they'll call a foul on Lane. I believe that's Lane's first foul. It's the third team foul on the Tigers. Fox inbounds out to Merriman. Merriman trapped by McClure and Holt. Fox thinks about a shot. Now a shot over to Micah Neal. He tries to come underneath to Merriman. That one picked away, and it's controlled by the Tigers. Micah Neal guarding B.J. Lane. Now over to Zion Hollis, who's checked back into the game. Cross-court pass to Jaden McClure. McClure back out to Malachi. Malachi Wilson with it. He puts up a shot. It's no good. Going off of Battle Creek defenders. It will stay on this end of the floor with Mount Pleasant. Landon Fox hard to the deck.
So we got an injury.
And he is staying down. 5.7 seconds remaining first quarter. 19-10 the score. Mount Pleasant over Battle Creek. Landon Fox back up. That's a good sign. Jacob Bonisic will check in for Fox. Bonisic, a lot of good minutes yesterday against Cornersville in a losing effort. 3-2 zone set up on the inbound for Battle Creek as B.J. Lane will inbound for the Tigers. B.J. Lane out to McClure on the left wing. McClure back up to the top of the key, working on Bonisic. He'll take a shot from head on as time expires in the first quarter. It's no good. But Mount Pleasant with a 9-point lead over Battle Creek as we end quarter number 1. 19-10 the score. Tigers over Grizzlies as we head to quarter number 2 as you listen to high school basketball on the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Welcome back in the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. Lewis Maddox, Jack Anderson, Drake Pugh on the call from Cornersville High School. Second quarter about to be underway. 19-10 the score. Mount Pleasant on top of Battle Creek. As Mount Pleasant, Jack, kind of seeming like they're maybe playing with their food a little bit. I think that it's kind of obvious who the better team is here. Obviously, Battle Creek, a new school, trying to get things, trying to get their
Especially
feet under them a little bit.
Defensive side right here.
Battle Creek with the ball, trying to set up a play. It's a 3-ball from Jack Whitworth. That one no good. Controlled by Zion Hollis. Big Zion moving down the floor. Gives it off to McClure. McClure off the glass. It's too short. Rebounded by Whitworth for the Grizzlies. He gives it off to Neal. Neal works it back across the stripe. Neal to Merriman in the corner. Back out to Neal. Left wing. Shot is nothing but bottom. 3-ball from Micah Neal. 19-13 the new score. Mount Pleasant back in with their original starting 5. Knox Brooks works it down, gives it off Cale Scott. Cale Scott, a move on Whitworth. He drives into the lane, puts one high off the glass.
More of
Can't
that
get it to go, but a foul.
More of that aggressiveness from Mount Pleasant.
Every time they get the opportunity. Cale Scott at the line to shoot 2. The junior point guard knocks down his first one. Second shot from Scott. Murphy's going to be called. Another turnover for Battle Creek. Goes back over to Mount Pleasant. Officials trying to sort some things out. As now Brooks will bring it back in the field of play to Scott. Working on Neal as he crosses the stripe. Scott on the right wing, tries to drive through, puts up a layup, no good, but a foul's called. We'll see who they get on this one. Had the number wrong, they call it on 5, Micah Neal. Inbounds pass is taken away by Jordan Murphy. Inbounds from Cale Scott, he gives it up to Neal. Neal, top of